Good morning, y'all. It is day 56, August 31st, and it is a Saturday. So I'll probably see a lot of people on the trail. So I was in Rutland, and I was waiting for the bus, and they said the bus comes around 9:15, and then it was about 9:20, and I didn't see the bus yet. And this lady pulled over, and she was asking me if I was waiting for the bus, and I told her I was. And then when I was, she pulled up, and I was talking to her. The bus went by, and so she just gave me a ride to the trailhead, which was really nice. She was a really nice lady, so I ended up not even getting on the bus, just getting a ride from a lady without even hitchhiking. It was awesome. So Rutland is, it's hard for me to believe it's the third largest city in Vermont, because it's not big at all, but it's one of those impoverished towns that you see a lot in the South, those little towns. The place I was staying at is one of those places where a lot of like disabled people live, both physically and mentally disabled, and people who I think are under, got the drugs running their life. And so last night I was walking out, and I saw this like 5-year-old girl, and she was playing near the road, and she lives in that motel. And then her mom and another lady comes out, and they're on their phone, walking in a nervous circle, itching, they were probably trying to get that fix for that itch that they have. And I don't know, it's sad, man. You can't help but just be a little bit sad by that. And it's like all these little towns are now, like, conveniently the heroin and meth has settled into these little towns. And I mean, in my opinion, it's systematic. I really believe that, kind of just the same way as they did the crack in the late 70s and 80s in all the ghettos. It's the same thing going on. And but still, I don't know, but still, here's the thing, it's still, I hate to say it, but they still have it so much better than a lot of people do in the rest of the world, even though it's sad, I mean, they have a clean house and clean water and toilets and a shower and, stuff around to make money if they have to. I mean, they have to, but you know what I mean. But anyways, I'm gonna get over that on that sad train. So I'm back on trail. It's late. I'm gonna try to pull 16.3 somehow out of me, and so I'm gonna get on the trail and hike southbound, and I'll get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all. So I've done 10.8 miles so far, and so when I got back on the trail, I just started. I just started out the gate, and I did that first 5 so fast, and then I was climbing up this last mountain. Halfway up the top, I ran into Mule, and me and him are just hiking a little bit together. He's planning on going a little bit farther than me, but I was planning on going to this spot down by this brook below, but depending on the time I get there and if this camp spot, all the comments and gut hooks say that this camp spot's amazing. So, depending on all that, I may end up pushing to this other shelter, which is, I think, 10, almost 10 from here. But anyways, I got caught up in that rush thing, and I was filming a little bit, but not a super lot. And then I don't know, I just told myself I gotta slow down, I just don't want to get caught up in that whole rush game and stuff. And the truth is, the cold's gonna come, and I'm gonna get caught up in the cold, and I can handle the cold. I've been hiking and camping in the cold for years now. So I shouldn't be too worried about that, and I shouldn't try to be rushing just to beat that. But it's this thing that no matter what, you get in this rush mode, and you almost can't help yourself. And unless you're being really mindful about it, you just get caught up in it. And I really just don't want to get caught up in it. I want to enjoy my hike, and not just be rushed out and killing myself. And I think maybe that might be also part of why I've been feeling just hitting that wall, just because I've been going 3.5 miles an hour the whole time. And then, by the time I get to like 13, 14 miles, of course I'm going to be, depleted. But anyways, we're on the top of the mountain right now, just eating lunch. And, when we finish, we're going to hike back. We're going to hike down. I'm going to see how that spot is. I may or may not stay, depending on a lot of things. But I'll get back to you then. All right. Oh, damn. Look who it is.
Hey.
MLB. We didn't think we'd see y'all again.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like someone got their hair cut, too. Hey, y'all. I'm in the Governor Clement shelter. Not sure exactly how many miles it is. I've hiked a good bit. And guess who I ran into? MLB. I always love running into them. They're awesome guys. And of course, I've been hiking with Mule. See him back there. So they're all going to that shelter. I was going to stop at that brook ahead. I still may, I'm not sure, but I might go ahead to the shelter. I'm not totally sure 100% yet. But anyways, I guess we're getting to the 500 mile mark soon. And we're thinking about maybe taking a group picture, which would be cool. But yeah, man, so far today it's just gorgeous, beautiful day. The weather, it's actually kind of cool. It was up in the mountain, but now that we're lower, it's really mild and nice again. And yeah, so I'm going to get back on the trail, get to hiking. I'll get back with y'all. All right. 500 miles, y'all. Here's a nicer, neater 500. This person who made this really took their time. So, made it to 500 miles. 500 hard miles. 500 Sobo miles is like 800 Nobo miles, I would say, at least.
Is this it?
Difficult wise.
Awesome.
What do you think, Mule?
Hey, it was rough 500, but almost a quarter of the way there.
Yeah, it was a tough 500 miles. We definitely earned every mile for sure. Oh, it's the rest of the crew.
Woo!
Is this 500? Oh, this is the. Gotcha.
This is the official one.
This is the official one, not the sign.
Yeah. Gotcha. Did we already pass the sign?
I think it's up farther.
Awesome.
All right, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, y'all, this is home for the night. I'm at Gold Brook. And you can see, this is the spot. There's a fire ring right there. If you look down here, there's more camping. And then straight back here, the brook runs this way, comes from over here, runs over here. And then there's another brook right here that runs into it on the other side. I'll show you the view from my camp. It's beautiful. Hey y'all. So I'm at Gold Brook at my campsite. You can see my duplex back there. And there's the brook back there like I showed you. So this was the spot that I intended to go to. I did 16.1 miles today. Not bad considering I kind of got a little bit of a late start. And it's my first day out. And like I said, I hadn't been feeling that great. But today, I didn't hit no wall. I felt fine all the way here. And there was a nice climb. Couple nice climbs, so for the most part, I mean, it wasn't super hard, but there were some nice climbs. So I don't know, I ate extra peanut butter today, and yeah, I think that's the only thing I did differently is I ate extra peanut butter. But I know peanut butter has a lot of fat, so that might be the problem. I'm just not getting enough fat in my diet, because I felt fine today. Man, I feel like there's something on my hat. There was something on my hat, of course. Anyways, MLB and Mule went ahead to I think it's called Clarendon. I'm not sure. It's the shelter that's up. It's 3.8 miles. ahead. If I had done that, that would have been almost pretty much a 20-mile day for me. And I don't know, I could have kept going, but I don't want to push it. And this spot is so jewel. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stay here. I'll catch up to them. I'm not really worried about it. And like I said, I kind of just want to do my own thing. And I'm really trying to stay away from the shelters. Like, we're on the long trail now, and there's lots of long trail through hikers. So I saw them everywhere. But the funny thing is most of the ones we ran in today are slack packing. And the long trail is only 300 miles. So it's weird that all these long trail hikers are slack packing. But to each their own, right? Yeah, so I'm going to get situated a little bit, eat a little bit, and I'll get back with y'all. All right. So I am super excited. Look what my wife sent me. Barbecue pink salmon. Oh man, this is my favorite. Along with some Cheetos. Man, it makes a great taco for sure. It's amazing. My taste buds are just like fireworks are going off in my mouth. It's really incredible stuff. Hey y'all. So man, this camp spot is amazing. I am so glad that I just decided to stay here because I almost went ahead to that shelter with MLB and Mule. The thing is I really enjoy hiking with all four of them a lot, you know. Um, because I don't know, they're just like really good people, and you know they're all about hiking, and they enjoy the hike, and you know they take it all in, so they're really enjoyable to be around. But I saw this spot and I was like, you know what, this spot is amazing. I'm going to stop here, camp, even though it's 4:30. Because I started getting into that rush game again, I was like, ooh, 3.8 extra miles I can get. I could do, it would be a 20-mile day. Yeah, I should go for it. And I mean, that's not what I'm here for. And that was the biggest thing I regretted in 2016 is that I got caught up in that rush game and that mileage game and who's doing the most miles and, how fast people are going, and it's funny because through hiking has really gotten, in my opinion, has gotten more about that, about how fast people can do the hike, and you know, but that was the biggest thing I regretted is that I rushed through it and I didn't savor it and soak it in, and that's what I want to do this time. I don't want it to be about the rush game. I don't want it to be about the mileage. I don't want it to be about the destination. I want it to be about the journey, about what I'm doing today, and today this spot was amazing. It was a good time of day to stop. I mean, the truth is these YouTube videos take me an hour and a half, 2 hours to edit every night. And then even when I get to camp, I still do some filming. So, that's a good time for me to stop. And I understand why other people would go the extra couple hours, and I probably would too if I wasn't doing this YouTube thing. But that's another great thing about this YouTube thing. It does slow me down and help me savor this hike. Because that's really what I want to do. Because the truth of the matter is, no matter how fast I finish this hike, when I get home in 2 weeks, I'm going to wish I was back here doing this hike again. And that is the truth. And I know that. So why would I want to rush it? It makes no sense. But it's hard not to get caught up in that because I don't know why. It's just something about, I don't know why. It's really hard not to get caught up in it. But today, I did not get caught up in it, and that's all that matters. So I am so happy I stopped in this spot, and man, it just has a lot of good energy around here. I just really like it a lot. But anyways, I'm babbling. I'm going on and on. Let me see. Today, I left Rutland, and I hiked 16.1 to this beautiful spot. And tomorrow, I'm going to get up early, and I'm going to try to do a big day. I'm probably going to try to do like a 18 tomorrow, or a 17 for sure. I looked at some spots on gut hooks, and they look like some really good kind of stealth spots. Because I do want to stay away from the shelters too. Especially now I'm on the long trail. There's lots of long trail hikers. So, and plus I just kind of like camping in these cool little spots. I just think it's so much funner. But that's just me, you know, that's just my hike. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to end it for today. And I'll talk to y'all in the morning. All right.